I guess if you want to expand upon like what computing education is like in Poland, because like we don't really have computer classes at school anymore. Like
Oh.
we everyone's just assumed that they like you and because all the classes are like very computer focused anyway. Like you kind of just work things out
Mhm.
as you go. Sometimes we'll have like a dedicated programming class, but a lot of schools don't have that. A lot of schools, it's no computing classes whatsoever.
Yeah, on the other hand, in Poland, we still have those IT classes. Uh, on almost all of the classes, you will learn how to use Word or how to make presentation. But yeah, there are still some classes when you will get to know how to write something in a Pascal, for example, or in a C++ or something like that, to make you understand how coding works. So just to give you the idea if you like it or if you don't like it. If you like it, then yeah, sure, you can go to the school that directs you about this. But if you don't like it, yeah, just pass this test, just write hello world and you're good to go. So schools are trying to encourage you, at least when it comes to the IT education, to encourage you to select if you like this or if you don't like this. Uh, and I think that's good to not have this overwhelming information about coding or anything else, but give you a sip, a taste of how it works. Yeah, and we still have those classes for sure.
I think that's a much better approach than what we have.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know it sounds like there's a lot of things that you guys just. I don't know whether it's just kind of adapted from things that were being done previously or were really heavily thought about, but however things like this came about, um, I I I don't see an issue with the approach that's being done here. I think it gives people a good idea about like what's out there and I guess lets them try things out without being completely
Yeah.
locked into something.
Yeah, that's for sure. I don't think that was something like that before a long time ago. I think all of this happened when the Iron Curtain fell off. And to be honest, our education system is not the best system.
Mhm.
Of course, we do have a really bad situation in our education system. So, for example, when one party gets to the charge, they change their history books to whatever the history they want to give
Right.
you. When the other party goes, they give you the other history that they want you to have. Uh, but when it comes to the typical classes about IT or something like that, I think it's really stable, at least, I would say.
Mhm.
I would compare it to Windows, to be honest. When you have, of course, better options out there, but it's stable,
Right.
it works.
Right, the
It's
things
not
where
best.
there's no I guess no debate about like that like there's no issue there, I guess. Like the maths classes, the computing classes, things like that. Like it does the job. It might not be the best possible
Yeah,
education you can get, but it's like it's doing what it should be doing.
yeah, it's teaching you what you should know, and whatever you want to do with it, go ahead and do it
Mhm,
yourself. So basically, it teaches you the basics about everything.
mhm.
And if you want to learn about anything else, you kinda are on your own. So you need to go to the internet and learn more about something
Mhm.
on your own.
So I want to talk a bit
And
about.
it
Oh,
was
go on, go on.
oh, sorry.
Before we, no, I was gonna segue to another
It was
topic.
okay. It was the same for me when I was on this directed school to the IT classes, because we had a lot of classes about the computers. We had something called operating systems, and we were just preparing to the exams. We were not learning anything. There was also a program that should teach us Linux, but on the other hand, our teacher wanted us to be prepared to the exams to pass them.
Mhm.
And we were just doing the exams over and over and over and over just to be able to pass them
Right.
and not learning a lot of things. And it
Mhm.
was for all of those classes, I think, except the programming. Programming was the one thing that was really fun for me because we had those freedoms. So, for example, they would say to you, write a program that I don't know tells you something, whatever. But you could modify it. For example, when you gave to the teacher your program, you could also, I don't know, have more options. They wouldn't mind, at least in my school. They wouldn't mind if you tried to do on something that you wanted to do. And it was fun. But on the all of the other classes, it wasn't like that. So basically, it was just pass your exams and whatever, do what you want.
Right. Okay. Okay. So, I guess it's very much dependent on like who's
Who's teaching you?
what the teacher actually wants to like do with the class. Then I guess.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.